This is going to be game 2 of the finals of the 3D Buzz EU StarCraft 2 tournament. And yeah, exciting game, exciting first game. Going to be interesting to see if Zeox is able to take it, or is Metanol, aka Leffy, going to pull back and take one home so he can bring it down to the finals. Who knows? Let's find out. Here you go. Watching the game load, and here we are on Metalopolis in the 12 o'clock position. We have Zeox here spawning in again as the red Zerg. Gonna send an Overlord over here. Here's a little tip. I actually send my first Overlord over here, and I tell you why. Because just because you see your opponent over here, it's like, okay, so I know my opponent's over there, so what? Whereas if you send it across this path here, you will see an SCV or a drone pop up, and you'll be like, okay, I know they're in close positions, I have to go pull before hatch. Whereas if you send it over here and you don't see anything, you'll be like, oh my god, he might be down here, which is probably what he'll be thinking. So I guarantee it, when he sends his Overlord over here, he will send a drone to this position right down here, and he will be happily surprised that his opponent is in the cross position over here. So down here in the 6 o'clock position is Leffy, probably licking his wounds, spawning here as the blue Terran. So we are going to see a barracks going up, hopefully no tech lab. Marines are just so solid in the game. I mean, I hate Marines. I think every single race hates Marines because they're just so strong. And this guy, Leffy, should know by seeing this Overlord that his opponent is up here. Because if you see an Overlord over here, he obviously isn't going to be over here, is he? So if he is going to make a wise decision, hopefully he will just go here. I do get the feeling that less experienced players are going to scout. The only thing that they're going to check is that their opponent doesn't go 6 pull or something. And look, here's what I said with the drone. It's going to come down here because he didn't see an SCV or anything come down here. So, yep, he's going to be like, no, nothing here. So he's going to be pleasantly surprised. But most people use an SCV or a drone to scout, just to see that their opponent hasn't 6 pulled them or gone for something fast. But I think, you know, players are beginning to get a little bit more wise, noticing that there's a gas up. So Leffy's already going to be thinking, okay, he's going to be using that first 100 on the... he's going to be using that first 100 on speed. This drone here is going to die. Yep, he died. Noticing there's no tech lab, didn't notice much, but he knows that his opponent isn't going to go Marauder right now. But what do we have on the production? We have a tech lab, so there could be Marauders coming out, or indeed Reapers, or probably Stim. Stim's always the best thing to research. If you're getting a tech lab, it means you're getting Stim. I mean, that's every time I see that, I see Stim. Because Marauders, I don't really care about Marauders. You're going to see a Roach Warren going down. Interesting. So this is, I would imagine this is play from, this is when you play a game against someone and then you play your second game and you just use your previous game knowledge that you sort of accumulated from that first one, and you're going to use that experience to maybe counter if they repeat themselves. So going for a Roach Warren. Not really sure about this. Roaches are really good against mech, so Thors, tanks. So we haven't seen you know, any indication of that. Although, what do we have up here? We do have another barracks. So hiding this barracks over here. So yeah, roaches are not going to be not going to be that good against Marine Marauder. In fact, Marauders are really good against roaches. Haven't seen another hatchery yet, so this is way late. I mean, this is crazy. We call this one base play. We call this crazy play, because if we have a look at the income, income is I mean, look at it, 580, 600. That's coming down a little bit. I mean, really, Leffy should be having. I mean, he's got how much thingy has he got? He's only got well, 1 mule down at the moment, but you know, mules, they just mine so much. Got a Marauder here to spot. Very good, very good. Finally got a hatch going down. Yay! So now that the layer is up, are we doing anything with it? Are we researching something? Are we doing anything? No, we're not researching roach speed. When you get a layer up, oh wait, what's he doing? Is it? Oh wait, no, that's the lava coming off. Once you get your layer up, you want to do something with it. You want to either get the speed. I think he is going to be getting a thingy. Spire. Oh no, he is actually going for glia reconstitution, yeah. He's got too much gas though. He's got 6 drones on this. So 6 drones on this entire, on these 2 geysers. Doesn't need that many. In fact, you can effectively run a whole bunch of roaches just off 1 gas. Little tip there. So so that's a little thing. Spreading the creep a little bit. Got this hatch going down. If I was him, I would push out. It's almost like he could hear me. Is he going to push out a little bit? I don't know, but we are going to see a push here from our Terran player. So he's going to come up here. Going to be like, yeah, he didn't take any gold. Got an overseer. He's going to make it past that marine. He's probably going to run it past the space and going to go, only barracks and an engineering bay. So he's researching infantry weapons level 1. So so yeah, pretty standard stuff here from the Terran player. Although getting more marauders than marines, not really sure about that. These roaches going to make just burn him to a crisp. Not really to a crisp. They melted him. So I don't know about this. This is well, what was that? 7 roaches. We got stim though. If he overstims, which was the problem last time, so he has stimmed up, and he is going to try his luck here. These roaches are doing a good job on the creep, pulling back, waiting for that stim to wear off, engaging again. Here we go, engaging again. There we go. Yeah, and they stim again. Wow, this is pull back again. Wait for that stim to wear off. It's going to wear off any second now. There we go, it wears off. Engage, engage. Engage. So Leffy, he is overstimming. We do have an infestation pit on the way. So yeah, so we're going to probably see some infestors. Hopefully it's not just to tech up to layer, because infestors are amazing. And for those of you who have maybe heard about the latest patch on the PTR server, the public test release or whatever you want to call it, hearing that infestors are gonna will no longer be able to fungal growth air units, that's a bunch of hokum. That is never going to happen, and I guarantee you that it will not be in the final release. Guarantee it. In fact, I can guarantee it because little birdie told me. Yeah, they're actually going to succumb to the public pressure. And there they go, they stim again, and these roaches are just going to pull back. Yeah, you can stim, run away. When you stim, you attack. You don't pull away, you attack. You watch, is he going to stim again? So now the cooldown has come. The units have cooled down. Are they going to stim again? This is ridiculous. This is why in StarCraft 2 stimming is very dangerous. He stimmed again. Wow. So those units that stim, he doesn't even need to worry about them because they're going to be just in such low health. Like these, I mean, this is harsh. Way too much stimming going on there. And those broodlings will leave. Yeah. So the hatch does go down, but I mean, if we have a look at the units tab, we got, well, production, we got drones, because I mean, nothing to worry about here. Leffy actually having a good amount of you know, resources. He's got like a good amount of units and stuff, but bad choice to stim. I mean, they are strong without the stim. You stim in certain parts, or you stim when you've got a medevac. So wow, he had that changeling in there the whole time, so he was able to see every single unit. So I would expect a push here because yeah, he's seen everything that his opponent's been doing with that overseer. Basically, he put the overseer here, spawned in a changeling, seen what was going on, and that there wasn't much going on. And so now Leffy probably seen that changeling die, and he's now going to put up a bunker. So production tab here, we've got wow. Carapace, pneumatic carapace. That is for the speed, overlord speed. Not really sure why he needs that. Most people get that in case Vikings are coming out, because they can severely supply block you. But I mean, we got so much money here from wow, let me keep wow, nice fungal growth. But this is a planetary fortress. He's not going to have a lot of luck on that, I'm afraid. I was going to say Leffy is actually keeping more on top of his money as opposed to Zeox here. But yeah, that's a planetary, and you don't take that down with just roaches. You need Balings, 19 Balings to be exact. It takes 19 Balings to kill a planetary fortress. I don't know how many ultras you need, but I wouldn't think it'd be a lot. So over here in this expansion, very poor drone saturation here from Zeox. I would be constantly making drones right now. Almost getting mined out here. Wow, that's crazy. If I was in this situation, and I know none of you care, but I'm casting, so screw you. I would probably get I'd probably get tunneling claws and burrow, because that's just so much fun. Just run the infestor down here and just plop a whole bunch of infested Terrans, or fungal growth. Fungal growth looks like it's going to be a great spell against Leffy, since he likes to stim. And people who like to stim, you let them stim, then you run away. Force another stim, run away. Then when they're really low, just throw a fungal growth on them. And wow, another changeling died. So again, he got to see the entire units of Leffy here. But once your opponent likes to overstim too much, then just throw a single fungal growth and it'll kill them all. But I'm afraid we do have a special guest on the way here. I told you about the roaches. You do not kill planetaries with them. And I told you about the infestation pair, that I hope he's not just taking to lair. He did get an infester, but we do have ultralisks on the way. He did take up to hive. We are getting ultralisks, and we do have chitness plating, or whatever they call this. Yeah, I think it's just chitness. So here comes the elephants. So yeah, this is